Any interesting calls? Let's go back to the calls.
Somebody says, please ask Ian about Red Taylor's version in All Too Well.
Huh?
Yeah, is that English?
Was that word salad? What was that? Did that make sense to you?
I mean, I know what they're talking about, yeah. It might be a little in the weeds.
Go ahead.
Is it it's the Taylor Swift thing?
It's the thing you were talking about.
Oh, got it. Just the way, I guess that's the name of the album or something. The way that was worded, I was like, what am I seeing right here?
Yeah, just Taylor Swift fans are mad at Jake Gyllenhaal. They got beef.
They got mad beef.
Went in on a new song talking about him, saying he dates girls too young.
Oh, you're talking about the Jake Gyllenhaal thing?
Yeah.
What was that? I just saw everyone was shitting on him all of a sudden, and I guess Taylor Swift wrote a song about him.
They dated like 10 years ago.
Yeah, he was 30, she was 20.
Something like that, yeah. And they dated for a very short period of time, and he dumped her, and she made a whole album about it, or just a song about it,
or maybe
just a song.
Songs.
How's she still singing about this dude though? 10 years
because
later,
there was a re-release of the album. Is it the whole thing where she's re-recording all of her albums to get out from under her contract?
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
So this guy she was like, fuck this dude 10 years ago, and now she's re-releasing the album. He's got to deal with all this shit again.
But apparently the song about him, it's like an extended, like 10-minute version of it.
Oh my god,
it's like a.
That's awesome.
It's an epic.
Fuck
it's a
Jake
prog rock
Gyllenhaal.
epic by Taylor Swift about how much she hates Jake Gyllenhaal.
30-year-old dating a 20-year-old. I mean, pretty gross, I guess.
Well, now the Taylor Swift fans are finding out like his current girlfriend he met when she was like 21 or 22, and he was like 37 this time.
Well, it's the Leonardo. Actually, Leo doesn't even date that young. He's right at the sweet age of 24.
Let's get glam.
No, he does. That's the upper end. That's the cutoff. He dates them until they hit.
I don't understand these guys. You look so stupid dating a fucking 20-year-old when you're 36. Just fucking find someone older. I mean, what could you...
and Swift dated... Okay, so he was 29, not quite 30, but yeah. 29, she was 20.
Here, let me see it and look up his current girlfriend. Don't you agree? They just look like kind of pathetic when it's like, you really want to... Is that...
Not only do I agree, but I say this with peace and love to the younger members of our audience. I don't mean this as an insult, but I cannot imagine spending time with a 20-year-old.
Look, it's not that there
isn't... As a 34-year-old man.
It's not that...
My heart stopped. I thought you were going to say something that you can't listen to Taylor Swift. I was like, don't do it, Dan.
Oh, I would never go against the Swifties.
Yeah, I
would never go against the Swifties.
No.
I know better.
No.
It's not that there's plenty of 20-year-olds that are cool that I like and are awesome, like mature, cool, great.
Sure,
but it's just different points in your life.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
At 36, like, you're probably looking to make a family. You're there's just more serious life things than if you remember where you were when you were 20 years old. You're basically just going out, taking drugs, fucking around, not caring about anything.
Yes.
Because you're only 20, and the consequences of living life aren't even going to hit you for another like 5 to 10 years. But Jake Gyllenhaal's 36. This motherfucker needs to have different priorities than what a 20-year-old is prioritizing.
That's exactly right.
Thank you.
Wait, you say he's 36?
He's 37. Oh, no. He started dating his new
40.
girlfriend.
He's 40.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't think he was that close in age to us. I mean, that's still pretty close.
He met his girlfriend when he was 37.
Right, and she was 22.
Gotcha.
37 and 22, that's a juicy age gap.
Well, now apparently the Taylor Swift fans are going after all of her exes, so now they're coming for John Mayer.
Dude, being an ex of Taylor Swift is one of the most cursed things you can be.
Evidently.
Wait, what did John Mayer... I know people hate John Mayer, too, and I don't know why.
I think he just kind of has a reputation of being kind of a dick.
How dare you?
Is John Mayer... Okay, here, I'll do
I'm
it.
not saying he is. That's been floating around him for a long time. I don't really know why. I don't know what the history of that is. He comes across pretty funny in this thing that Ian just sent.
Well, Love, you're 21. You just turned 21. Are you insulted by anything we're saying?
No, I just think it's funny.
I date
realize
you,
that
love.
came across that like I'm saying fuck young people. I'm not. I was speaking specifically.
No,
in, like,
you were saying fuck young people.
in a-
I was saying young people at rule. Just to be clear. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, is John Mayer a douche? I'm going to type that. Is John Mayer a douche?
people in the chat saying John was 32 and dated Taylor Swift when she was 19.
Wow. Oh, here's an article you guys will be happy to know. John Mayer claims he's no longer a douche. I'm a recovering ego addict, John Mayer has confessed that he used to be so self-obsessed that his need for constant attention and approval started to control his life. The 37-year-old candidly referred to himself as a recovering ego addict. Oh, wow. He sounds like an absolute fucking psycho to say that about himself. Yeah, that's a bad to date that guy, especially as an 18-year-old. That guy will fuck you up.
What? The chat was saying 19, that she was 19.
Here's
when
an
they
article
started
called
dating.
John Mayer may be the biggest douche of all time. Go ahead.
Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he has this reputation, but I've just always seen that popping around the internet that he's known as a douche.
Someone said a douche is, I'm assuming in reference to him, painfully self-aware man with delusions of coolness who loves talking about his myriad sexual conquests, particularly if they're A-list conquests like Jennifer Aniston, Jessica Simpson. Excuse me, what about Taylor? He's uncharitable,
This is Taylor Erasure.
but generally harmless. Okay, whatever. What do you want from me? Not trying to fuck him. Stop fucking him, ladies. We need a pussy embargo on John Mayer.
Can I? I don't want to defend him, but
Who? John Mayer?
I'm a pretty big John Mayer fan.
You can like his music and
Yeah,
still say
yeah.
it too.
He definitely has douchebag tendencies. I'm not denying that, but the man can play the guitar like,
Okay.
like a motherfucker, man.
So do you think I should lift the pussy embargo?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll lift it. We'll lift it for Zach. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, shout out to the Swifties.
Shout out Swifties.
Can I say I like Taylor Swift. Every interview I've seen with her, I think she comes off really well. She seems very smart and charismatic. Is that?
I don't know anything about Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I literally don't know anything.
she
about
seems
her.
bright. I like her as a person. Are you a Swiftie at all, Ian?
I used to listen to her a decent amount, not as much these days.
What's her deal? She's like, I mean, people like her, right? I mean, I know her fans like
She's
her.
like one of the biggest artists in the world.
No, I know her fans like her, but like outside of her fandom, I wonder what's her reputation.
I mean, apparently this re-release, which is an album that came out 10 years ago, is the highest streamed album by a female artist ever.
Whoa.
In the first day.
And it's a re-release.
And it's a re-release, yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Good for you. And John Mayer's crying right now. Or, I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal's crying right now.
Maybe both.
Dude, if I was like a perfect 10, like big cock, perfect shape, millionaire, and perfect age range for Taylor Swift, and we started flirting and getting on, I'd be scared. Because all of her exes get blasted to fuck. I don't know you'd have to think twice before you engage that relationship.
I feel like
She's like Trisha Paytas of the music world. She just
You're fucking canceled, bro.
she blasts everyone.
Fucked up. Big time. Holy shit, dude.
I stand by your statement.
They're coming for you.
You know
and
what I mean.
Zach. I disavow everything being said right now.
Are you worried that I mentioned Trisha or that I said Taylor's?
You compared her to Trisha.
I wasn't listening again.
Yeah, right.
I
I
missed
heard
the
you
whole-
coughing. You were giving me a sign.
It's like, no, you think.
We love. Oh, everyone's like, no, you're not making a
Shaq Lewis
joke.
mine.
I love Taylor. We stand a queen. All that. We stand.
We stand Taylor.
just
we
doing a little-
stand
her.
Queen
We're doing a
Taylor.
little trolling. We do a little trolling.
We do a little
Trolling.
trolling.
We like to troll.
Yeah, you may have weathered the BTS.
Guys, I
army,
love
but-
Taylor. Stop. Stop it.
But the Swifties are
I'm
coming
reading the
now.
chat. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. She just.
We like to troll.
She doesn't expose in her songs. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure she's wonderful. Misogyny. People are shouting. Everyone's losing their mind in chat.
We stand. We stand.
We stand Queen Swiftie.
We do. Great music. I like all seriously. I'm a fan.
Did we ever resolve who was right or wrong in that Kanye Kim versus Taylor?
What are you referring?
I'm asking Ian specifically.
What happened? though?
Remember, Kim and Kanye had some crazy conspiracy to make Taylor look like shit, and everyone was calling her a snake and like turned on her for a while because they.
Oh,
Do you
I
remember
do
that?
vaguely remember.
Kanye,
this.
yeah, he mentioned her in a song, and
Oh, right.
She was nude in one of the videos.
right.
Kanye. I mean, he's got that song famous about her.
So, did we ever figure out who bamboozled who in that situation? Because Taylor like denied it, and they recorded her.
Just to be clear, it was a mannequin of her, not actually.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Ian, what do you think about the situation about Kanye?
It looks like he doesn't want to answer.
Just silence?
I don't remember if there was additional information on that. They posted the thing where he asked her a question. I don't know.
People are saying they lied. Kim and Kanye lied. Taylor isn't right. I'm seeing. Let's do a poll, just because I don't know. I don't think anyone remembers, but let's see. Let's say, who was right, Taylor or Kanye plus Kim?
My vote is Tay Tay.
I vote Tay Tay all day.
Yeah.
Tay Tay all day.
All day, baby.
Tay Tay all day. I'm voting for Tay, my girl.
All right. There's
Tay
the
Tay
poll.
all day. And by the way, I'm voting with no recollection. Oh, 80% Tay Tay? Get fucked, Kim. Tay Tay all day day. There you have
Kim
it.
edited the clip, they're saying.
No way. That's so fucked up. Yeah, because there was like a whole big drama, but... Oh, God, no. I'm afraid I just licked the Benadryl cap.
Dude. That's very not good.
Well, it's empty. He just licked the bottom of it because it fell on the floor.
That's probably
I know it was you, Fredo.
He had a very small amount, but let's see if that's fine. I mean, it just fell, and then it fell right in front of him, and he took a lick.
Benadryl is a relatively safe and effective medication for dogs.
Okay, here.
So it's not
Wanna
like...
finish it? I'm just kidding. Oddly.